All right, let's get to the first email. And the first email today comes to us from Paul Frank, who writes, "Hi, John. I'm hearing rumors online that a Spider-Man Far From Home trailer will be released this Saturday. I was wondering what you think they will do in this trailer since Peter is supposed to be quote-unquote dust. Will they do something clever like not show Peter at all, or Marvel knows there's nothing they can do?" All right, thanks a lot for the question, man. And yes, seem to be in the midst of Marvel trailer palooza right now. We had the Captain Marvel trailer. We've got the Avengers trailer coming. There was a lot of talk that was going to launch today. Then there came up that because of the funeral of President Bush, that they may delay it. And it looks like that's the case. Now there's whispers coming around that it may launch on Friday, that the Avengers 4 trailer will come out on Friday. But anyway, we've heard also whispers for a couple of weeks that they may do a Spider-Man trailer this coming Saturday. Now a lot of sites are running with that headline. Spider-Man trailer may drop this Saturday. It'll be interesting if they do, because follow me here. If they, in the same week, drop a Captain Marvel trailer, an Avengers 4 trailer, and a Spider-Man Far From Home trailer, could it be that Marvel is kind of setting up a story with the three trailers, right? Captain Marvel, and then the Avengers 4 trailer is a trailer for Avengers 4, but it's kind of part 2 of this story they're telling in the trailers. And then they follow that up the next day with the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer, which introduces something else. Let me do some wild speculation here. Okay, just completely unfounded, wild speculation. This is not based on any insider information, all speculation. I wonder, just wondering, I'm not saying I think this is what's going to happen, I'm just wondering out loud. I wonder if the Skrulls are going to play a role in Avengers 4 and maybe even in Spider-Man Far From Home. And the strategy of dropping Captain Marvel, Avengers 4, Spider-Man Far From Home trailers right in succession might have something to do with it. Now, if you saw the show yesterday, me and Robert, we both speculated that we're going to see Captain Marvel highlighted in the Avengers 4 trailer. I don't know that. I'm just guessing. But it's my speculation we're going to see her highlighted in the Avengers 4 trailer. And that there would be some connective tissue between the two trailers dropping so close. Captain Marvel is the connective tissue. We know Kevin Feige has said Marvel's kind of going all in on Captain Marvel, so we'll see where that goes. But what if that connective tissue isn't necessarily Captain Marvel? What if it's the Skrulls? And again, I don't really know that I'm basing this on a lot of facts. I'm simply guessing here that the only reason I would see you dropping 3 trailers to 3 different movies within the same week is if there's some kind of story they're telling throughout the trailers. If they're showing connective tissue between the 3 movies going forward. Will they do that? I don't know. But let's get back to Spider-Man Far From Home for a minute. Will they show Spider-Man in the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer? Yes. Of that, I have very little doubt. Now, many people like yourself will bring up, but John, Spider-Man's supposed to be dusted, aren't they? Well, they've got a movie called Spider-Man Far From Home. The cat's out of the bag. There's nothing left to hide. It's out of the bag, right? It's like this. It's like your long lost cousin is coming for dinner, right? And your sister arranged for your long-lost cousin, who you have a great relationship, to come over to dinner. And your sister tells you, guess what? Cousin Frankie is coming to dinner tonight. What? I haven't seen Cousin Frankie in forever. That's awesome. I thought he was serving overseas and blah, blah, blah. Nope, Cousin Frankie's coming to dinner. But then Cousin Frankie shows up for dinner, but you say, don't knock on the door. Sneak in the house so you surprise him. What surprise? The sister already told you that Cousin Frankie is coming to dinner. What's the point in trying to hide Spider-Man in the Spider-Man trailer when it's a trailer for a movie called Spider-Man? What's the point? The cat is out of the bag. There is no more surprise. There is no more secret. Everybody knows Spider-Man's coming back. This isn't some close to the vest industry insider information. Everybody knows Spider-Man's coming back. As such, when you drop a trailer for a movie called Spider-Man, what's the point in hiding Spider-Man in the trailer? I just don't see any function to it. I don't see any purpose to it. Look, if Marvel had, and they were playing it really close to the vest, and they had a movie coming out 2 months after Avengers 4, and it was just called a Marvel Untitled Mystery Movie. And Marvel knows it's Spider-Man. And maybe a couple of people, but they don't tell you it's a Spider-Man movie. They just have a Marvel Mystery Untitled movie coming 2 months after Avengers 4. And then you do a trailer. You show the world and, what's going on and stuff like that. Maybe an antagonist or two. But then you'd have reason not to show Spider-Man. Then you'd have a practical reason not to show Tom Holland, right? Because you're trying to keep the secret. But the movie is called Spider-Man. Publicity shots of the movie have already been coming out. There is no secret to keep here. But again, I want to go back. Let me know what you guys think about this theory of mine. About Marvel strategically putting out these 3 trailers, possibly in the row, possibly in the same, within a week of each other, as telling some kind of a story that really connects these 3 upcoming movies. Maybe I'm way out in left field. I mean, like I said, I'm not willing to put money on that. That's just some wild fan speculation I'm doing. But what do you think? Do you think there's any merit to that? Jump down to the comment section and let me know what you think.